Hello, my name is Jeremy Boreman. I taught last year at Wichita School District. I was a substitute teacher. I tried to focus on the high schools. Business is what I'm going to be certified in eventually. And it seemed to work out that my schedule had me in the elementary schools most of the time. So it was very interesting and gave me a different perspective on the teaching atmosphere. This coming year, I'll be in Arc City, USD 470. I'll be a business teacher, grades 9 through 12. Business there is an elective. And they're trying to get more individuals interested in taking business in high school. And like I've told them, being a GM and higher up with different companies in the manufacturing world and the business world, I am hoping to bring a different concept and an interesting concept to the students of Arc City. My goal is to make sure they enjoy what they're learning, and I want them to have input in what they want to learn. Extracurricular activities. I am an FLW professional fisherman, and I've talked to the school about starting a high school fishing team. I would like to see more high school fishing teams within the state of Kansas, and the FLW actually has a high school tour. So I'll be working on that, and I've also talked to them about being a baseball coach and working with football team, but we haven't worked out any details on that, and we'll see where that goes. Why did I enter teaching? That is very simple, but also complex. I was military. I retired out of the military about 2 years ago. And during my military career, I was a military instructor. And I'm not talking like a drill instructor. I was actually an instructor that taught them their career in the military. So I have an electrical engineering degree, and I taught electrical fundamentals for what was called electrical power production in the Air Force. And I taught that for many years. And I originally taught it because my original career field, I was deployed all the time. I was gone to Iraq and Afghanistan and always gone. And with my family, I have many children, and I wanted to spend time with them. So I volunteered for an assignment. It was a 3-year assignment that would allow me to stay here in the U.S. and spend time with my family along with doing my military duty. So about halfway into my tour, I realized I really enjoy instruction. I really enjoy teaching. And I really didn't have an issue talking to crowds. I am actually more nervous talking and presenting on this iPad than in a classroom or in a formal setting. And then after my tour was over, the 3 years, I knew when I retired from the military and did everything I wanted to do in the civilian side, I figured by the time I reached the age of 45, I wanted to be a full-time teacher. And as of this past year, I was working as a manager, an operations manager for airplane manufacturer, Spirit Aerosystems. And as Boeing's downturn happened, I decided that it's time to pursue my career as a teacher. So I contacted Fort Hays State and applied for positions, and now I'm going to be a business teacher at Arc City next year. Critical factors. So I haven't taught USD 470 yet, but USD 259 Wichita, there are many factors. There are so many schools, and the schools, as you go into them, you can tell the demographics. Like, for instance, how poor the community is in that particular area. Some schools are funded better than others. Some schools are kept up better than others. The personnel that go to the school, Some schools, the kids seem to have more structure and care a little more about the instruction, and when they have a substitute teacher, they are better behaved and follow instructions. And other schools, they lack the discipline and the structure to really excel when there is a substitute teacher in the room. I did my best to control the structure and to try to guide the students into a good learning environment and have them learning while I was there. But on a one-day assignment, it was very difficult. The longer my assignment, the easier it was to keep their attention and make it to where they enjoyed coming to the class and learning. The last question also has another challenge. Being a substitute, and in Wichita, a substitute can pretty much have a full-time job. So with that being said, there are so many students that see many different teachers throughout the week, throughout the month, throughout the year. A lot of the schools cannot fill all their teacher vacancies. So they're filling it with teachers during their break periods, filling it with substitutes. They were moving me around from classroom to classroom. And it's a struggle to have structure for the students if we cannot provide a full-time teacher for them. So I hope I answered all the questions, and well, I know I answered all the questions, but I hope it was informative, and I enjoy working with everyone throughout this semester. Have a great day.